So, you imagine yourself at an event and you notice that the host of the event has this particular way of speaking. His charismatic voice and his confidence flows through the stage and attracts the audience. You want to have that similar kind of voice that is dominant and is very charming. So you go home and look in the mirror and try out your vocal skills. Then you notice that something is off and you sound very crappy. The next morning you wake up and the idea of improving as a speaker, it's all gone. Or maybe you're just beginning something new and the fears of perfectionism and judgment of others, they keep you from trying it out. So in this video, I'm actually here to guide you on how to conquer your fears and to start something new. Before starting out anything new, we must answer two fundamental questions as to what we want to start and why we want to start it. What can be anything, varying from skiing to dancing, music, studying. The most important question is why we want to start it. How does that actually creates an impact on our life? That will be a major factor into determining how successful you would be. If you don't have a much powerful why, you will never really have the desire to go on with it. The next thing that we want to face is the fear of being a beginner. Everyone starts out as a newbie. No one is perfect from the start. Actually, no one is perfect even after putting hundreds and thousands of hours in it. You need to understand that everyone starts out as a basic beginner with no tools at hand and no experience. Think of it as a video game. When you start out, you have none of the cool skins or the cool weapons, but you play through all the levels to gain those skins and weapons. No one gets it at the start. So what I'm trying to say is just don't be afraid to be the noob. Permit yourself to be the beginner at your craft. My next advice would be not having a knowledge overdose. This is the most important advice because this is the place where most of the people fail. Having knowledge is important, and having knowledge overdose is another thing. As a beginner, gaining knowledge is important, but it only works if you're putting in the action. If you keep gaining knowledge, it will backfire you and you will think that you're making progress, but when you're actually doing nothing but betraying yourself. I've seen many people trying to find the perfect workout routine and diet routine. They spend hours on YouTube for research but don't actually do anything. That is the trap that you want to avoid. I call it the knowledge trap. You don't have to gain that much knowledge. Just start out. Experience would be the best teacher for you. A rule that I like to go through is I learn 4 to 5 new things and I try to apply that before learning anything new. No matter how important it may seem, I have to apply these 4 to 5 things that I've learned before learning anything else. My next advice would be having goals but not expectations. Those are two very different things. Goals is something that I like to think is within our control, and expectations is something that we are manifesting. For example, my goal is to post 100 of videos in this year, but my expectations is having subscribers, like hundreds of subscribers in this year. Expectations is like things out of your control. You cannot control them, so don't stress about it. It is just a waste of time thinking about things that are out of your control. Do not change your work based on the opinion of other people. Do what you would have done if no one was watching you. Lastly, enjoy the process. Be content with what you are working with. else you will burn out pretty quickly. Enjoying the process means enjoying the work that you put in into your craft rather than the rewards you get from it. For example, a musician who creates music doesn't begin by thinking about the money that he can gain, but actually because he's very passionate about it and it connects with his soul. Well, hopefully, I could help you with starting a new journey. And this video is my first video in this YouTube channel, and it serves as an example of starting out new things. When I started recording this video, I was confused of what to do. How do I record myself? I look so bad, and I've taken like many videos, but still it doesn't seem perfect. But I just want to put it out there. Whatever happens, happens. I'm doing this because it will benefit me and improving my speaking skill. So comment down below what you are going to start out as your new journey, and just start it out. Remember, if it does not have to be perfect, even if it is not perfect, it is still something, and something is better than nothing. And remember, when it feels scary to jump, that is exactly when you need to jump. Keep grinding and let's make every day count. I'll see you in my next video.